Hello. Tonight, Brad and Tanya from the Big Movie Company are heading into Brisbane, the Event Cinemas, Maya Centre, to see Robin Hood, courtesy of Think Tank Communications. Thank you for the tickets. The preview will be for the current version of Robin Hood, 2018 version, which is an American-based action-adventure film and directed by Otto Bathurst and written by Ben Chandler and David James Kelly. It's going to star Taron Egerton, Jamie Foxx, Ben Mendelsohn, the Aussie Ben Mendelsohn, Eve Hewson, Tim Minchin and Jamie Dornan. So, how this story, is it a myth or a real story? Does Robin Hood really exist? But he has been in films since the early 1900s. So for over 100 years, there's been many films and television series featuring Robin Hood. Back in 1908 was Robin Hood and His Merry Men, a silent film directed by Percy Stowe. And it has gone on and on from there. So we're looking forward to see what take the writers are going to do, what adaptation they're going to do, and how they weave the characters into a modern day version. We're really looking forward to seeing that. So of course we saw the wonderful Jessie from Event Cinemas. She was there to greet us, and they had some champion Olympic archers on hand to show us a few tips. And we got on the red carpet with our props, bows and arrows, and the loot that was made of chocolate that we quite gladly ate before the show. And then we watched the show, and this is what we thought.
Hello and welcome to Reviews Over Dinner, a new segment we're doing that we're going to do for you straight after the movie. We've been to see
Robin Hood,
the new Robin Hood, and now I have my Sheriff of Nottingham nose and haircut. So my review of Robin Hood was, I thought it was a very modern take on an old story. Taron Egerton, I think he's great. I think he's a new leading man. I can't wait to see him as Elton John in the new movie Elton. I think it's called Elton. If it's not, it should be. So he's good. The woman, I think she's from that show Outlander.
Eve Heston.
I think she's from Outlander. If she's not, she looks like the chick from Outlander.
She's very attractive.
Oh,
she
she's
does a
good.
good job
In a sort of a goth way with the makeup on her eyes, everything.
Yeah. Ooh.
So I'm in.
Yeah, the makeup was very modern. The costumes are very modern.
Nottingham, I'm having this drink because he looks a little bit like the Sheriff of Nottingham.
Yeah. So I mean, it was Leonardo DiCaprio was an executive producer on it. So it is definitely a modern. I liked it. It was light humour. It was a lot of action. There'll be a lot of millennials and their kids who really quite like that. There wasn't anything like
I think
over the top.
You've got to stick with it. You've got to watch
violent.
It's a little bit slow at the start. Though the action sequence is quite amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing action sequences. We like action sequences in our films. We're big action fans. We realise the work that goes into them, being filmmakers ourselves. So we there was some amazing. There was some nice horse. It was almost a bit of Ben-Hur reminiscent stuff there with the action sequences. And there was a bit of a take. There was a bit of a sort of a Middle East war feel.
Yeah. So
at one point there was almost like they were in the Middle East, but they were on the Crusades, but they were using bow and arrows. I like the way that was done. It was a bit of a take on
modern
the Crusades.
machine guns on bows and arrows.
Yeah, it was almost like the Crusades were being resembled as if they were the war in the Middle East.
Yeah. Maybe some subtle undertones there. But also, it was a story about, was it eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth, and breaking that and kind of actually befriending your enemy and becoming mates and even mentoring them.
I've got a new rule for every time you say a little bit of a review, you're going to have a drink.
Oh.
And while she's having a drink, I'll just say, so what will I give it out of, how many of these drinks? Arrows will I give it?
How many arrows? I mean, Jamie Foxx did a great performance, and you know who really, for me, stole the show was 50 Shades of Grey. 50 Shades of Grey.
Jamie Dornan.
Dornan.
Jamie Dornan.
I think
but the whole time I thought
I didn't even know it was him. Like, he looked different. He did a great accent.
Yes.
Actually, they all did good accents. I thought Jamie Foxx did a great accent.
I thought he was
the accents were really good.
Marion to the dungeon.
Oh yeah.
To the sex dungeon.
Bit of slap and tickle, but no, he didn't.
Ben Mendelsohn is the bad guy. Same bad guy he played in nearly every other movie that he's in. I think he wears the same jacket that he had in Rogue One. He
kind of did resemble, the bad dude from Rogue One, although he dropped his voice a bit and, also tried to change it. But, I mean, overall,
what an entertaining show. Had a great time.
Light entertainment. The kids need to know who Robin Hood is and was all about. Great modern take for them to keep their interests. I'm going to give it 3.5 arrows.
What will I give Robin Hood, the quest for another franchise? I will give it maybe 4 stars out of 5, only because I like action films, and it's going to miss 1 star for me because, for me at the end, I just think that, it could have been a little bit more oomph. I'm not sure what that oomph is, but I'm only giving 1 star away, so it must have been a lot of oomph I was missing. 4 stars out of 5, which isn't bad.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. And now...
Anyway, coming to a cinema near you as of tomorrow, so everybody go out, buy your tickets, get in early and enjoy
Robin Hood. And if you're a bow and arrow expert, which I'm not,
I nearly shot my head off on the red carpet.
Can you actually shoot an arrow that fast? Let us know if you can. Send us your video of you shooting arrows that fast.
No. Don't do that. Okay.
You can.
No, there was special effects, but some great stunt work. Great movie. Go and see it. Bye. Thanks for watching.